at 27 there, the place value of 2 is 20. And the place value of 7 is 7. And the place value of 5 is 5. So when we want to add everything together, we say it is 20 plus 7 plus 5. I like what Faith has done there. She has separated the two. She said tens is 20, and then the units, it's 7 plus 5, which gave her 12. And if you add the two together, 20 plus 12, it gives us 32. Well done. I'm sure even if you have not submitted it, you are putting a big tick for yourself there on your exercise book. Let's go to the second sum. The second sum there, it was 68 plus 88. Let's see now the place value of these numbers. The place value of 6 is 60. And the value of this digit 8 is 8. Okay. And then the place value of this 8 is 80, right? And the place value of this other 8 is 8. So now we are going to say 60, because that's what we want to do there. We want to add the 2. So after breaking down the numbers in terms of their place value, we add them again together. All right, there we go. So 6, the place value of 6 is 60. Good, right? And it's 60 plus, it must be 8. It's 60 plus, it must be 8 there. I think something happened there. And then we said 80. And then we say plus 8. And then what is the answer? Right, it's, you can just check for yourself there. It's 60 plus 80. After grouping the tens, it gives you 140. If you've got your calculator, you can check yourself, okay? It's 60 plus 80, it gives you 140. And let's look at our units. Our units there, it's 8. Yes, it's supposed to be 8. It's 8 plus 8. It gives us 16. And then when we add the 2 together, it's 140 plus 60. It gives you 156. So after working it out, you can check your answer with the calculator. And indeed, our answer there is 156. If you have done it and you got 156, give yourself a big tick there. And then if there's somewhere where you got something wrong, you can go back and check. And then Faith will fix, let's see. Oh, this is 8, all right. No, it looks like a 6, but it is 8. So it is correct. Good. So let's go to the next one. The next one is 49 plus 24. Okay, so remember we said that the first thing that we do, we show the place value of 49, the place value of 4. What is the value of this number 4 in 49? The value of 4 in 49 is 40. Good. And the value of 9 in 49 is 9. The value of this number 2, of this digit 2 in the number 24 is what? It is 20. Remember? Okay, and then the place value of this number 4 or this digit 4 in this number 24 is 4. So what we'll do is that we are adding now. It is 40 plus 9. 49 is 40 plus 9, because we are doing this in multiples of 10. And then we say plus 20. So when we break down that 24, it is 20 plus 4. Okay. And then what Faith has done is that she has grouped the tens and the units. It makes it easier to add. So she took 40 and put it there, and took the 20 and put it there. And when she adds them together, it gave her 60. That's correct. And then when you look at the units, it's 9 plus 4, which is 13. And when you add the 2 together, it gives you 73. Well done. That's a big tick for Faith. And please tick yourself on your exercise book and give yourself a big tick there. So I'm looking forward to receiving your homeworks so that I can share with the whole class. Well done, Faith. Okay, now let's do our counting gymnastics. Okay, we are going to count from 10 to 100. We are counting in tens. Okay, here we go. 10, we can count together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Good. Well done. Now we're going to count backwards from 98 to 54. So we'll start here by 98. Let's count together. 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, and 54. Well done, grade 2s. Okay. Just a quick revision. We said place value is the value of each digit in a number. It is important for you, grade 2s, to understand that digits or numbers can be the same, but the value of the digit or the number depends on where it is in the number. Remember with the homeworks, if you remember, if you had 44, it's the same number, 44, but the value of the digits will not be the same because of their placement. Okay, now let's talk more about place value. We can see our picture there. The number there, it's 250. So the 2 there, the value of it is under hundreds. So it means it is 200. And then this 5 is under tens. It means it is 50. And then your 0 there falls under ones. So the number there, it's 250. So this shows us placement of the digits or place value. Okay, so we recognize the place value of numbers, and we also must know what each digit represents. So at the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize the place value of numbers, and you'll also be able to know what each digit represents, whether it represents 100 or it represents a 10 or it represents a unit or ones. Let's see. You'll also be able to break down a 3-digit number into multiples of hundreds, multiples of tens, and multiples of units or ones. So there's an example there of 138. So if we break it down, this one will be 100 because of the place value. This 3 will be 30 because of its place value. This 8, it's 8 because it's a unit or a 1. All right. You will also be able to identify and to state the value of each digit. Okay, remember there we had this number 138. So you will be able to state and to identify that this one is 100, that this 3 is actually 30, and this 8 is actually 8, which is a unit. So this is what you will be able to do. Now, let's break down these numbers. Okay, we are given there the number 187. So when we break this number, this one will be 100, and this 8 will be 80, and this 7 there will be 7, which is our unit or a 1. So altogether, when you want to get 187, you will add 100 plus 80 plus 7, which will give you, 100. 187. That's correct. Okay, let's break some more numbers. Okay, I want you to try this for me. Okay, break down this 153 on a piece on your exercise book, on your workbook. Break it into the three different place values. What is the place value of this one? Just write it on your exercise book there, or you can type it in the chat box. Okay, and then 5, what is 5? Type it in the chat box for me. 3, what is 3? You type it there, and then when you are done, okay, I see Aurora, yes, this 5, okay, it's 50, some more, some more, some more, okay, and I saw Liviwe, this one is 100, and when you are done, we will add it there at the bottom, okay? Now I want you to check me if I've done it correctly. So my one there, in terms of place value, it will be 100. That's correct, Orutabisite. And then my 5 there will be what? It will be 50. It's a 10. Thank you. And my 3 there will be what? Yes, it will be 3. And then when we add the 3 numbers together, it will be 100 plus 50 plus 3. And then it gives me what? 153. That's correct. Excellent, grade 2s. Okay, now let's see. Do we have another one? Yes, we do have another one. What number is that? Yes, it's 179, Nakisha. Okay, now let's see if we want to break down this number again. Break it down for me. Okay, our one there is, I see Bikanyo, I see Oritabisite. 7 is, okay, Liviwe, I see it. Okay, 9 there. I see it. And then I see it, Faith. And then when we are done, we must add all these numbers together and check if we get 179. Now I want you to check me if I've done it correctly. Let's look at the next slide. Our number is 179. And then I said that my 1 in terms of place value is 100. Yes, Obichi. 7 is 70. Yes, that's correct, Faith. And then my 9 there is 9. Yes, that's correct. And then you give yourself a big tick there. Wiganyo Aurora, I see you. And then when we are done, the next step is that we must add these numbers together. It's 100 plus 70 plus 9. There we have it there. And then if you want to check your answers, you can take your calculator there, and then it will definitely give you 179. Well done, grade 2s. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay, I want you to tell me which numbers come between 95 and 100. We've got 95 there. We've got 100 there. Okay, so which numbers come between 95 and 100? Okay, anyone who can type for me? Any numbers? numbers coming. I want us to do it in sequence. After 95 comes what? 96, yes, Aurora. And after 96 comes what? Yes, Biganyo, comes 97. And then after 97 comes what? Talk to me. After 9, good, Aurora. Good, Noemia. Good, Biganyo. Yes, comes 98. And then the last one will be, after 98 comes what? 99. Yes, Faith. Yes, Aurora. Yes, grade 2s. That's correct. From 95, we have 96, 97, 98, 99, and back to 100. Good. Well done. Well done. Okay, let's look at it again. Right. These are the numbers in between. Now let's see. Let's look at our homework. Okay. I want you to identify and write the value of the following numbers. The first number there, what's this number? Yes, 125. This one is 163. This one is 177. This one is 144. This one is 188. So what I want you to do, I want you to identify and write the value of each digit. Let me quickly remind you. Okay, remember we had our number there. We had 179, and then we identified that 1 is 100. The value of 1 there is 100. The value of 7 there is 70. And then the value of 9 is 9. So with your homework, you're going to write the number that we have given you, and you're going to break it down like this, giving us the value of each digit. Okay, let's go back to the homework. Okay, here we go. Right. So you will take your 125 and you will break it down like we did, giving us the value of 1, giving us the value of 2, giving us the value of 2, so that we can call it correctly as 125, 163, 177, 144, and 180. Okay, I hope that you understand what you have to do here. I've just showed you that example, or you can even play back the lesson. Let's look at the second one now. I want you to tell me which numbers come between 55 and 67. You will write it for yourself there on top, and then you'll give us what is the number that follows 55. What is the number that follows after that until you get to 67. You tell me what is the number that comes after 120. So it means that we are learning something new there. We want the numbers that come between the two numbers, okay, that we have. All right. And then what you will do is that I want you to also write the number names of these numbers. Okay. If you can look here at the bottom, there's this chart there where they've given us, it is 1. They've given us the number name there, which is 1. And there's 2, they've given us the number name there, which is 2. So what I want you to do, you look at this number and then you write the number name, the name of this number 5. You'll go to the next one, 6, and you'll write the name of every number. Something that will keep you busy and something which is important for us to learn grade 2s. Any questions that you might have, feel free to send them through on my email address. Here's my email address, tebukositole0109@gmail.com. Okay, so remember, that's what you're going to do for me, boys and girls. That's our homework. You'll break it down into digits, and then you'll tell us the numbers in between, and then you'll give me the numbers, the number names of these numbers that you have. Okay, are there any questions that just before I say goodbye? Is there anyone who says I've got a question? Okay, I see there's some hands raised there. Okay, let's see, what are the questions? Nomia, what's your question, please? Nomia Mula, what's your question? And Noel? Shami, what's your question there? Ndibo? Okay, any other questions, you will include them in your, you can send them through to me via email, and I will be pleased to answer you. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson as much as I have enjoyed. Remember, place value. It is important for you to know what each number represents in terms of where it is placed. Boys and girls, I trust that you enjoyed today's lesson, and then I will see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.